Hey guys, it's Maria Park and welcome to Approach the Nerd. And in this episode, I'm doing another video for the What I Think playlist. And in this video, we are doing something, once again, a little bit different. So I'm probably certain you heard me say this in the stream. I have a lot of weird allergies. One of them is to caffeine. So I can't have Coke. I can't have coffee. Anything really with caffeine makes me drastically ill. But when me and my spouse, River Park, were perusing Instacart, we came across this. This is a Coca-Cola dark blend coffee mix. I am dying to know what this tastes like. I cannot even imagine what this tastes like in my deepest fantasies. But because I can't try it, then we're going to do the next best thing. I'm going to have my spouse do it. So without further ado, here we go.
Hey, Nerdy Jurors. So, I bit at the chance to try out this new-ish Coca-Cola with coffee. And because I am more partial to dark coffee anyway, like black coffee or just a tiny, tiny hint of milk or a milk product or a alternative milk product, we went for the dark blend. There is also, I think, vanilla and a lighter coffee out there, but it just didn't really call to me. So we went for this instead. Now, this is going to be hard because Coke, there are certain things that I love about just a good tall glass of ice cold Coke. That bite that hits you in the back of your throat, just the perfect amount of sweetness, because personally I feel like Pepsi has way too much of the sweetness for me. So Coke has that nice balance for me, and you know, just that classic Coke flavor. Coffee, a few things that I look forward to. I personally prefer iced coffee, so it's good that it's a cold drink. And the Coke with the coffee is a cold coffee version, because I think warm Coke with coffee would be absolutely disgusting, even if I enjoyed hot coffee. But so we're looking at iced coffee characteristics that I would want to see in this drink, and I think that again, the flavor, just a good, well-brewed cup of coffee, iced coffee, the right amount of coldness. I put a little tiny bit of milk product in my coffee. Like I said, if at all, sometimes I drink black. And so I really want that coffee flavor to be good because I'm not hiding it typically with other flavors. So yeah, let's give this a shot, shall we? And the can will give that classic, you know, psst sound when you open it. So here we go. Yep. See some of that mist coming out of the top. I don't know what it is, but I think the air bubbles escaping. So give it a little sniff test. So when I smell this, I smell a lot of Coca-Cola Classic from the jump. So maybe the coffee is like deeper down in there when you take a swig. So here we go. So that's so there's a very interesting aftertaste that is lingering for a very long time with this. So initially when you smell it, you smell a lot of Coke. But the minute you take a sip, you start to taste a little coffee go down your throat too, which is somewhat confusing. But my brain is trying to compute that with like, oh, it's like the sweetness I would have added to my coffee. Maybe it's a little of a flavor shot. So I'm trying to compute like what exactly this flavor shot would be, you know, in the menu of options at Starbucks or Dunkin' or my own house. And I can't nail it down. It's not even quite that it's Coke. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to pin down. It's really, really hard. Like, it's just, it's like if you would drink. It's like, you know, drinking milk. No, milk after orange juice or orange juice after milk. I forget the worst order of those two things. But one of them is a definite no-no. And I feel like this is like the other. It's not the definite no-no, but it's not the go ahead and do it because it's fine. Like, there's no universe where I would drink my Coca-Cola and then follow it up immediately while I still have that flavor and that bite in my throat with a nice cup of iced coffee. Like, there's no plan. Even if I'm just dying and I need that pick-me-up, I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. I would go to something else to get it faster. So for me, it's like what kills me on this right now is the aftertaste. Like, I still taste it. How many minutes has it been since my first sip, and I still taste that first sip? Yes, I know I took in the second one, so it's not entirely fair, but I still taste this, like, I'm gonna say it, it's a little bit horrible. Will I finish this drink? I mean, it might get better over time, like as you're getting used to it. So I will give him that. It could. The sugar is actually not too bad. It's 18 grams for the whole entire, however big this is, 12 ounces. I think regular Cokes are a little bit like much higher, like double or maybe even triple the amount. I used to know, but I feel like it's around the 40s. Could be wrong, but I think it's in that ballpark. So it's not bad for that. But I just can't. Like, I just can't. So I'm gonna set that aside. Maybe return to that later when I'm feeling, I don't know, like punishing myself for something. And going to go to my standby. So it's going to be Jack Coke in here. It's not a probably, because that is the only combination of this bad boy, which I probably would have added after. And this bad boy, which, as you see, is almost gone, because I love Jack. And Jack and Coke are still my number one, what do you call it, ship? If we're going to ship drinks, why not? It is my number one of all time, because you just can't go wrong. You'll never be dissatisfied with a good Jack Coke. So if you're going to mix Coke with anything, make it Jack if you're old enough, 21 and up. Yeah, that's the stuff.
Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it, but hey, the party doesn't have to stop now. Click on one of these videos and keep it going.